opening with the Vought Studios intro in a way that makes you think this is the intro for the show itself, but it turns out it's just a satirical Vought intro since we never actually see this again.
Translucent could kick the Deep's ass. He sneaks up on the Deep, and then boom, motherfucker,
So the
down.
Deep makes a shark bite Translucent's dick off.
How's he gonna find his It's invisible.
Ooh, can't really argue with that. Also, his skin is made of diamond, which a shark couldn't bite through. So here's a win for Translucent's diamond dick.
Come on!
Invincible and the boys have surprisingly little in common than you would think, but this scene making you think the heroes seem genuine before eventually revealing that you're dead wrong is such a treat. Also, Maeve stopping this bus with her entire body instead of her arm because Queen Maeve learns from her mistakes. Anyone else miss when Alan's size shorts were everywhere? I love that guy. Really leaning into that heroic version of Vought's hero theme. I love how it has the slightest hint of a dark edge to it, but mostly leaning into the satirical, over-the-top side of it for this intro.
Boys okay?
And it's only after you see how dark and gory and real this world actually is that you realize these are pieces of the car he lands on mixed with some of his own guts from the impacts, because superheroes in this universe do not have a no-kill rule.
Of course he can.
Anthony Starr has managed to make the bottom half of his face have that friendly smile, but his eyes have this subtle evil to them. If you cover one half when looking at the other, you'll see what I mean. First, and probably last time we'll ever see Huey smile at the thought of Homelander.
And let's hook you up with 1000 meg HDMI. Let's go with this one. It costs a little bit more, but the carbon's way more conductive.
At first, it seems like Huey just knows how to read a spec sheet, and then he starts talking carbon conductivity, and he actually knows his stuff. At least he fooled me. I know absolutely nothing about it.
For you to come over and lay some cable.
That doesn't mean what you think it means.
Laying cable means sex.
No, laying pipe means sex. Laying cable means you want me to come over to your house and just take a big ol'
Yep, Urban Dictionary never lies.
Where are we gonna go after all this hot talk?
More importantly, where are we gonna go to lay some cable afterwards?
The importance of Robin's death would have completely fallen apart if it weren't for this effortlessly natural sounding dialogue and the chemistry between Jack Quaid and Jess Salguero. They all kill it.
Don't you ever besmirch Billy Joe.
Ooh, these slow motion effects, and everything this moment implies for the world and how much it would suck to live in it. You're minding your own business, feeling good, dancing around the house, making breakfast, and all of a sudden a soup crashes through you and all the hopes and dreams you had are gone. Was that too graphic? I'm sorry.
Robin!
He seriously sells the shock here.
Thought Robin's service was nice.
The whiplash I got from hearing Simon Pegg with an American accent, and honestly not a bad one.
It's a boilerplate NDA.
Do I have to pretend like it didn't happen, like I wasn't holding Robin's arms in my hands? I'm not signing anything, get out.
Get the hell out! As I said, boilerplate NDA.
Can I think about it?
I like to say this is foreshadowing only because the end of season Huey would definitely do this.
Oh, Annie.
I'm hungry. Don't worry, I didn't get the job.
If you're negative things happen to you. Hello?
The implication that her mom gets Annie to starve herself and the way Vought calls before she actually eats more also foreshadows how toxic Vought is in a way. Almost like the phone call happening right here is Vought saying, wait, don't eat any more food like a human being. We just offered you this job because of the toxic habit of undereating. I might be reaching with that one, but it's me. What do you really expect?
I got it.
You got it!
I'm so sorry. There's a weird connection. I don't know what that was actually.
I hate Annie's mom, but their reactions here are still kind of cute.
You want to make this right. What happened to Robin? But you can't. So sign this. This is a lot of money, Huey.
One big issue I have with the writing here and the casting of Simon Pegg as Huey's father is that you're supposed to dislike him in this scene, and you could never make me dislike Simon Pegg.
Our latest film, G-Men World War.
Oh, G-Men is an X-Men parody. How did I not catch that the first time?
Thanks to the 200-plus superheroes.
The satirical commercials throughout the show are some of my favorite moments, and it has to do with a color grading related thing that I'll mention in a bit.
That speech, by the way, your audition, it was modest, it was humble, really fucking smart choice.
Oh, I meant it.
Yeah, that's why we love you.
Honestly, I get why Ashley was fired. That's Why We Love You is kind of her only line with Starlight, and with her job, you need a little more creativity than that.
Superhero team the world's ever seen. The 7.
Homelander's the only one looking to the side instead of straight ahead, and I feel like it means something, but I can't really put a finger on it. The design of Vought's logo is actually really satisfying, so props to the show's crew for that one.
And I, for one, can't wait to work with her.
Understatement of the season. Having a panic attack scene be a oneer is probably one of the best ways to present it to the audience.
On my first day, I felt like a fraud.
A bit of truth from the Deep, and it's clear he still feels that way now.
I kind of had a schoolgirl crush on you.
The thing that I bet she regrets saying the most, even though Deep would probably have done what he did regardless because he sucks.
Like an invisibility cloak.
Even more foreshadowing, showing how Huey and Translucent are going to be a lot more involved with each other than this.
It's a pretty popular bear. There's cameras in the eyes.
Fitting that we meet Butcher for the first time when he's holding a secret camera of some kind, considering it's implied that he bugged Huey's place after Robin's death.
I'm trying to get ketchup. hell of a ball.
Might be the first time I've done this, but I'm giving Karl Urban 5 wins just for his portrayal of Butcher. This isn't about accuracy, I haven't read the comics. This is just because of his charisma and how iconic this character has become to the mainstream because of him.
I heard what happened to Robin. She wasn't in the street, she was one step off the f***ing curb.
Almost word for word what Huey said.
She was a half step off the curb.
Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure Butcher bugged Huey's place.
Name's Butcher. Billy Butcher.
Yeah, he's fully deserving of the Bond, James Bond style introduction.
What do I look like?
Like you're starring in a porn version of The Matrix.
Accurate description.
Diabolical.
Diabolical.
How do you spank a soup?
Come on, son.
Proceeds to take him to a soup bar where it's likely soups literally do get spanked.
I'm offering you the opportunity to get them that got your girl. What have you got to lose? You ain't already lost.
A little hint at Butcher's backstory with Becca.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow. Some foreshadowing to the even crazier stuff that we're going to see in that one event in season 3. Oof, some insult to injury for Starlight.
They're all like that? All of them, even Homelander?
Huey saying what Annie in the previous scene is thinking.
By myself, and you want me to plant a bug? Like I'm James Bond?
The James Bond love is just everywhere, isn't it?
Nubian prince.
Would have been interesting to see this world's parody of Black Panther in action.
I happen to know about Compound V.
Some insane setup. Homelander's been listening this whole time, and he's flying into Vought Tower to listen closer.
She would just charge headfirst into the middle of the rink. And she wasn't good. Like, she fell a lot, but she was never scared.
In case it wasn't obvious they would start dating, Huey teaches a lesson through a story where I assume the girl in question is Robin, the last girl he dated.
I'm Huey, by the way.
Annie.
I love this moment. The insanely high contrast color grading of the show kind of lets go a bit to show the beauty in this moment.
Yes, he sent his regrets and his sympathies on TV, but if I could just get...
Here's where I was 100% absolutely certain I would love every scene with these two. Translucent is the reason why I don't really care for comic book media trying to explain every little thing about someone's powers, but I do appreciate when they try to make a little more sense out of it. Spider-Man sticking to walls through the suit is something I don't really need explained, but Translucent getting super durability with his invisibility to make it so that fighting bad guys naked isn't wildly impractical is a good explanation.
Do you have a dog?
No.
Ah, you can't hide terror from me.
Now, you could take the f***ing red pill, spend the rest of your life f***ing off, crying into your chai tea green latte, what the f***.
Huey nodding in agreement, then processing what he said and looking confused as all hell is killing me. Always good to see some love for Daniel Pemberton. Ooh, great way to twist the idea of the mural on the ceiling. Homelander's not watching over you, he's watching you.
Fine.
Huey conquering his anxiety for a moment, long enough to smile and shake his hand just like he described.
Yeah, but I can really help.
I know you can help. I got it.
Aw, he's so kind to Huey. I bet he always is.
You ever see an asshole tear up 45K?
One of the few moments where you see Butcher of all people getting caught off guard. This wire work and Jack Quaid's physical acting. This is just a cool effect, period. Only seeing a wave of air and dust crash through the store and not even being able to tell if it's CGI. Karl Urban's physical acting too, fighting with an entirely non-existent opponent. Seriously, everyone in the cast just has the sauce.
Translucent doesn't even mean invisible. That means semi-transparent.
I thought this was something I'd have to verbally address, but I didn't. Butcher gets it. Translucent's dumb, the name is dumb, he deserved his fate.
Okay, so look, technically I'm not a Fed.
What? Jack Quaid.
Oh my God.
Badass bad guy. He didn't even do anything that badass, he just looked badass doing it.
Yes, he's alive. Okay, pull over. No, Huey, he's seen our faces.
No, I can't do this. Let me out.
You walk away now, and you will never get payback for Robin. You'll spend the rest of your life sitting on your ass in f***ing regret. Now, is that what you want?
It says so much that Butcher focuses on the regret Huey would feel and doesn't even mention the fact that he'd have to be on the run since Translucent has seen their faces. He already knows the way to appeal to Huey is his grief instead of fear. Flirting? Was this flirting? I think this is just Cherie being Cherie.
How would you like to double your money?
A double of zero is zero.
Math lessons.
That's translucent.
Astute observations.
Translucent in your tongue, huh?
I think it's past you, mate.
Complimenting astute observations.
I asked for translucent.
Right, but translucent is on a secret undercover mission right now. But you got the A-train, baby.
The scars of secondhand embarrassment I get from this scene never fully heal.
Well, you know, maybe you can swing by next week or something.
Oh my god, I'm so terrible for laughing. It's dark humor, it's okay. Also, the viewer count rapidly declining is killing me.
Like, I tell you what, you get better and I'll teach you to run as fast as me.
You'll teach me to outrun cancer?
I like to do my own investigating.
And that is why we love you. But
Yeah, it's just, you know, back in Des Moines, I always patrolled alone.
and that is why we love you.
Sometimes I wonder if I repeat a phrase this often and I never notice, so thank you, Ashley, for reminding me that I should be insecure.
People love a team up.
Love a team up.
That's true. It feels like almost every MCU movie around this time was a team-up movie or a solo movie that had other superheroes in it.
As hard as diamonds, it's nearly impossible to penetrate.
The first time they mentioned trying to kill Translucent, Frenchie already has the hint that penetration is the answer, just not the penetration he was thinking of at this point.
I'll always protect you.
That's just so off-putting.
Personally, I think it's amazing that a woman your age can have a baby, period.
That is so sweet of you to say.
You can already see what she confirmed in the finale. She is afraid of him. If she wasn't, I don't think she'd let a backhanded compliment like that slide.
Gods are pure and they're perfect. And they're above it all. And they need to stay that way.
You're leaking.
Thank you.
He was looking down at them for a good while before actually telling her, which means he was just watching it happen for a bit, definitely foreshadowing his whole milk thing. This pitch falling effect is used a lot in the score, and it's such a cool idea. It kind of prepares you for the intensity you're about to feel in the following scene.
No, maybe I'm stupid. Am I stupid, Eve?
No, you're not stupid. Smart. Very smart. Right?
Deep saying right. He sucks at sucking up to people, but he's trying his best. I really wish more montages cut to the tempo of the song like this. It's always so satisfying.
You stupid f***ing asshole. I'm invincible.
Okay, yeah, sure. If he's invincible, why can I see him? Wait.
Tell security to search the area door to door if necessary. Tell them to be discreet. He is invisible, so it shouldn't be that hard.
That face that Annika makes. Actually, him being invisible makes this so much harder, Miss Stillwell. You're an idiot.
Bot just wants me to make my pretty dives into the water and flash my biceps for Instagram. I mean, sure, 4 million hits a day.
The satire was almost perfect until he said hits instead of views. No one says hits, and yes, I'm taking off a win for that because I've given this show so many wins already that I gotta nerf it somehow.
You ever touch me again, I will burn your eyes out.
We'll finish this later.
Deep trying his hardest to salvage his ego by saying we'll finish this later, as if she didn't completely own him and finish it herself right then and there.
Hey, boys.
The head whip. Chase Crawford is killing it.
My files were files.
Translucent, if you got him.
Why translucent?
We're just ticking a few boxes.
Oh, so you just broke into my goddamn house in the middle of the night?
I mean, it sounds crazy enough for Butcher.
I mean, you have a death wish or you're a glutton for punishment?
A bit of both, I suppose.
Some actual honesty from him. Ultimately, getting revenge isn't actually going to help him, so a death wish and punishment seems like two things he truly wants.
I thought you might be thirsty, so. Cheers.
I love the respect between them in this moment. Huey gives him water out of kindness, I mean, kindness relative to kidnapping him and planning his murder, and Translucent doesn't take advantage of it. He doesn't try to get the jump on Huey by grabbing his arm through the hatch or anything. Huey was good to him, so Translucent goes easy on him.
Who are you? A water balloon filled with blood and meat.
I'm glad Translucent eventually realizes that when he's got a bomb up his ass, he's the exact same thing. A water balloon filled with blood and meat. It's okay, the record button isn't even on. Oh wait, no, the timer's going. So I guess in the boys universe, the red circle means recording and the red square means it's not?
Just smooth you right out, take it.
Thank you, but I don't think now's the time for a major hallucinogen.
I thought this basically meant suit yourself, but it actually means treat yourself or help yourself. So Frenchie's actually leaving the offer on the table, which from him is really kind.
No more for 10 seconds, I see her, huh? Stunning. 5'9". Hair so black it absorbs the light, you know. But she had, I never forget this, you see. She had dirt under her fingernails and calluses on her hands, and I see this and I say, oh, strange for such a refined woman like this. What, you're a gardener? You're a sculptor. What is this, huh? I think about her all the time. She was the first person I ever killed.
Oof, what a well-told story. The detail of how beautiful she was, the dirt on her fingernails, and the question of why they were dirty never being answered. It probably would have told him a lot about who she was, but he never got to find out. It reminds you that anyone who's murdered, their life taken prematurely, is another story you'll never know the end of.
I need him unconscious.
This face.
It's impossible. They've obviously been doctored or something.
I'm sorry, they're authentic. I was there.
You what? You shiver when you orgasm, sir. Oh, Jesus.
Appropriate reaction.
What's your name?
Annika.
Annika. It's a beautiful name.
Aw, he's just being kind. Oh.
And I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Delivering a forever iconic line.
This is just your shell that is hard, huh? Like a turtle, but your insides. They're like the rest of ours.
Just a quick disclaimer, I'm probably going to give so many wins to Tomer Capone for his delivery. And Carl Urban, actually. and Jack Quaid, Anthony Starr, basically the whole cast. Yeah, the whole cast.
He's the Homelander. I am talking to the Homelander.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Frenchie's too cool to go full fanboy, so he chose looking like he's in love as his facial expression. Now I'm going to talk about color grading. Don't tell YouTube, but this isn't actually black paint, and the fact that it looks like it is one of my favorite things about the color grading. Even though I love this show, the color grading makes the reality of this world seem so uncomfortable, dark, and disgusting that I got a headache at the idea of watching it again. And believe it or not, that's a compliment. It also makes the brighter, flatter color grading in every satirical TV commercial and documentary moment stand out in such a cool way. Oh yeah, surprisingly, this episode's directed by WandaVision and Fantastic Four First Steps director Matt Shakman. Talk about versatility.
What are we gonna do with him? We'll take care of it.
Looking out for Huey.
French will go with you.
Wait, what?
No. Either he goes with you, or I break your legs.
Looking out for Huey, but a little meaner.
Translucent ski need one burn, no? Where you gonna stash it Homelander can't find it?
Nowhere. We can slow the down a bit.
Frenchie's instant trusting of Butcher after he says that shows so much about their history. How, regardless of how bad things get, they always work well together.
16 points with females 18 to 49 in the liberal retreat jurisdictions like New York and San Francisco.
The way people are always reduced to statistics with VOT and obviously a lot of real life corporations is always interesting.
You're wrong. It's totally you. It's bold, it's brave, it's feminist.
How is that feminist?
And you always think the absurdity of a man telling a woman what should be considered feminist is just exaggerated for the show until you take one look at the internet. Christopher Leonard's showing how much he loves using classical solo violin melodies for big character moments. Also like the ending of season 3, which I won't spoil, but a similar piece of music shows up for a very different moment.
We've always told each other everything. Talk to me.
Stop it.
What do you mean stop it?
Stop it. I have never told you everything. I have never told you how much I hate sitting on that couch staring at the TV like we're already dead. How much I fucking hate pizza rolls.
Now, you love pizza rolls.
When I was 7!
You can't just show me a scene of a father's heartbreaking when he has to come to terms with his son not being the little boy he always saw him as, and have Simon Pegg be the father, because now my heart's broken and that's not fair.
I was 7! I am not 7.
Love how obvious it is why he chooses the age 7 as an example, because the 7 is on his mind.
My father was a bipolar. One night when I was 10, he tried to smother me with a Hello Kitty duvet.
Putting things in perspective.
You have cut in line in front of everybody else in here. What else does it mean? Come on, spit it out.
Laz Alonso giving an instantly iconic performance as MM. The casting of the boys, Huey, Butcher, Frenchie, and MM, just feel unique in a way that no other actor could play them.
Oh, hell no. The f do you want?
Fair enough. Seems to be one of the go-to reactions people have when they see Butcher.
It's always about Becca with you.
You ain't got your reasons.
Love that every quote-unquote boy has revenge as a primary factor for going after the soups except Frenchie. What are they, some kind of ragtag group of Avengers?
Are you bringing Frenchie back? Because I can't work with that motherfucker. Frenchie, no, I ain't seen him in years. And maybe you're the only bloke I can trust.
Hinting that MM can't trust Butcher about Frenchie.
Those are your new talking points.
I can sell my way into the military. Thank you.
Mr. Edgar wrote those personally. So if you want to go to 82 and take it up with him, be my guest.
Foreshadowing how Homelander is actually a little intimidated by Stan Edgar.
You don't think this is conspicuous?
I think a big black van with flowers on the side is conspicuous.
Set up.
Not until this frog gets what's coming.
The only thing that is coming is me and your mother titty.
Low blow to the guy whose name is Mother's Milk. If it had to happen to me, it had to happen to you guys too. I'm sorry.
I love you too.
If your friends don't laugh at you for showing affection to your spouse or significant other, are they really your friends?
I have a confession. We're really big fans. I mean, Terminal Beauty 3? Damn.
MM going the extra mile to really sell it. Maybe my only gripe with the show is the way the fight scenes are cut most of the time. I thought this scene was supposed to be a parody of aggressively quick-cutting action scenes until I realized that's what the show actually went for, but props to Maeve for still training even though she doesn't really have to that often.
You know the drill. He shot at us first.
The implication that this is like a thing they always do.
I can't walk him on the Today Show like that.
No, that's true.
Things I let you do to me.
Yeah.
We're not even dating anymore.
And the realization we get that she only lets him do this to her because she's scared.
Remember last time?
Last time's not gonna happen again.
I'm under control. I'm good.
You ran through a girl, baby. It's not what I would call control. That's a slippery slope.
Ooh, so much here. The reveal that Compound V is what made him lose control, and the idea that Popclaw knows what it's like.
Maybe it's because the 7 might just be a squad of manky roid heads.
Accidentally telling us about how Compound V is the reason soups are soups without even trying to.
The last thing I ever said to Robin was, don't you ever besmirch Billy Joel.
So cool that there are a bunch of Billy Joel needle drops later on to kind of drive this point home.
All right.
I'm glad none of the mics picked that up.
You and me, we're different. Better.
Ooh, foreshadowing the speech.
Can I buy you an overpriced beer? You know, if you got time.
Throw in some overpriced nachos?
Lead the way.
Huey's game is unmatched.
Great, we're fucked.
No,
This little acting detail from Jack Quaid. He's listening to his earpiece and nodding as if he's listening to her, even though she's not saying anything. And then when she actually says something, he jerks out of autopilot.
This is insane, but I know you're you and everything, but if you ever just wanted to, you know, get...
Would you like my number?
Cutting to the chase. She already knows Huey so well, it's adorable. This moment is worth 5 wins alone. Knowing their past and knowing their future, it's just such a badass moment between the two that needs no words.
You get a number?
Yeah.
Huey?
Yeah.
The way he already knows Butcher's gonna try to take advantage of that.
You prefer Alec or Alexander?
It's actually short for Alexei.
Sounds more exotic.
Classic American reaction to any name that's not a generic American one. Oh my god. That... A lot of guys are always like, this is how I'd want to die. And the show twisted that in the grossest way ever. Jeez.
But you still ain't twigged to the one weakness they all got. Their reputations.
Butcher's right with that statement, and he made a mistake by thinking later in the season that Soups all had the same weakness of loving someone. If he managed to go after Homelander's reputation in some way instead of Stillwell, the finale might have been more of a success.
Hey, Deep. What can't I see through?
Zinc, Homelander.
Correct. And what's the box made of, Deep?
Zinc.
I think that pause was improv. Either way, absolute gold.
I would be forced to chop my ears off. I make a mess everywhere.
Then I would just have to clean it up.
You would?
Yeah.
Instant chemistry. Like, wow. Terror. What a way to start your day. Keeping old videos of how your wife was after she was violated by Homelander and watching it every morning to condition that feeling of fiery revenge in yourself for the day.
But if you f me on this for the rest of your life, you'll be drinking your own piss at a black site.
Somehow managing to make Butcher look visibly disgusted at something you said.
Why work so hard if you don't have somebody to go home to and sleep next to at night?
Well, I go to sleep next to someone different every night.
Yeah, that's because you are old, lonely too, and you're gonna die by yourself.
Well, if you and Monique have something so pure, why are you lying to her about where you are?
Always fun to see two people with valid arguments checkmate each other like this. Damn, that's fear.
And that night, E-Train thought it'd be funny to stick a blow-up dolphin in my bed with lipstick on its blowhole. You know, real creative.
Hard to say he didn't deserve it, but I do love how Deep is the representation of everything useless about Aquaman.
I mean, just when you think this can't get any more horrible.
Nah, don't worry. Get a little more horrible.
Reassurance, and Butcher hinting at his backstory.
She's not a bad person.
She's a soup. Huey. Just like the rest of them.
Some good old-fashioned generalization and racism.
Let's not overthink it. We just say he's on a classified mission. We can't say where in the interest of national security.
Man, Seth and Evan are just such a great team, aren't they? I mean, watch Superbad, you'll see what I mean.
I didn't tell anyone anything. You're being paranoid.
Who else did you tell?
Don't yell at me.
Popclaw fully committing to not being a snitch. I mean, obviously because she's being blackmailed, but still, she's doing a lot better than most other blackmail victims.
So what's translucent like?
That's a conversational left turn.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, it just popped into my head as a kid. He was my favorite. You said the other ones were was he too?
I can already imagine Annie thinking back to this moment after she finds out Huey was lying to her.
You okay, sweetheart? Yeah? Good for you.
His efforts at empathy are so half-assed most of the time, too. Said good for you after she was being threatened by terrorists. It also shows that he has no idea what it's like to have your life at stake.
Fly at it, ram it straight.
With that kind of speed, either the plane goes ass over tit or I'll punch straight through the hull.
Just a little reality check for every time Superman has pulled this move. Again, don't really care much for realistic physics in most other comic book media, but with this show, it's totally on brand. I love that we don't immediately see the plane crash. We never actually do. We and Maeve just have to sit with it, watching it slowly fall, knowing that they couldn't save them.
We're gonna have music, we're gonna have worship, food trucks, and, oh yeah, Christ.
This commercialization of religion is so accurate, with the religion itself being an afterthought.
You know what I think's happening? I think you're holding back for some weird, not gonna show me up on a first date reason. You wanna quit stroking my ego and show me what you really got?
Just the purest relationship of the show.
You like music, huh? Oh, me too. Can I tell you a secret I never told anyone? When I was a boy, my father, he stole me from Maman. In Marseille, middle of the night, just broke in, took me, kept me with him for years. Hotel after hotel. Every few nights, take me out for a walk, smoke a good wash, tell me you love me. Then, I tried to run away so many times. I jumped buses, trains. Anything to get back to Marseille, to Maman. But every time he find me, so I know what it's like to want to go home.
It's such a smart way of trying to reason with her. First, he recognizes that her watching a Japanese TV show is a sign that she wants to go home. Then, to appeal to her, he shares a story about himself, showing how human he is, which will make her think twice about killing him. With the same story, he uses it to talk about how much he missed his own home and how they're alike in that way. Brilliant writing and brilliant strategy from Frenchie's point of view.
And bench press you.
Oh my god, is that a threat or a promise?
Huey, I know exactly what kind of man you are.
Nice spot. Be right back. Hey.
One of the big questions I have for the show is, like, where does she go here? She's back within 30 seconds, so she probably didn't go to the bathroom, but where did she go?
You said this time would be different.
I love how MM walks like such a buff man. I mean, Alonso is buff, but he's got that walk where his arms are super far out, and it's amazing.
Spotty Spice, what's she up to?
I don't know.
How about Posh? Making clothes for anorexics, all right? Not exactly a growth market. And baby, you know what she's doing? Cool. And Scary Spice, up to her eyeballs in lawsuits and sex tapes. Ginger, on the other hand, has released 3 albums. They'll all make your ears bleed. When they're apart, they're absolute rubbish. You put them together, they're the goddamn Spice Girls.
How do you know so much about the Spice Girls?
A funny moment that I think hints at the Spice Girls being Becca's favorite band, the one that she mentions in the flashback at the beginning of the episode. The fly. This fly. I don't know why it's there. Pretty sure it's a mistake, but I feel like it means something and I don't know what. Oh, wait, Alonso said in an interview that there were just a lot of flies where they filmed. And I do not believe that.
Jesus, he gives the worst pep talks. He really does.
Just not true at all. The Spice Girls pep talk can bring anyone together, but at least they agree on something. Again, this gag where Deep just can't save a single life he cares about, especially fish. He just really sucks at the 2 things that are his main shticks, saving lives and talking to fish.
We arrived 3 minutes after the plane went down. Why? Because we're not in the chain of command. If NORAD called us before they scrambled jets, then we could have saved them. 123 men, women, and children. Excuse me.
Homelander taking a second to smile at his own genius. Aside from the fact that this was a really smart play, it actually reminds me of the misconception that Superman, just like Homelander, is all brawn and no brain, but they're actually both really smart. Something so eerie about the episode ending with Homelander's name being chanted by everyone. Yeah, this show is amazing. It's not really a surprise. The satire and the whole premise of corporatized superheroes was always going to be an interesting spin on the concept of superheroes, and while I haven't read the comics, it's really friendly to anyone going in blind. What'd you guys think of the first half of The Boys Season 1? Let me know in the comments. Thank you patrons and channel members for the support, and thanks to every one of you for watching. As always, you guys are an absolute win, and I'll see you soon.